life later on, 20 years later. So don't try to interrupt that relationship. Welcome back to my channel. I am Liana. If you are new here, welcome. I'm a relationship and a marriage expert. I advise businessmen and entrepreneurs how to rebuild and how to revolutionize their marriage, their relationship, and their sex life to the next level. Today, I want to talk to you guys about, are you dating a mama boy? So let's get to it. Who is the mama boys? And what is it like to date a mama boys, and how you can date and improve the person as a mama boys. Mama boys is a guy that is very protective from his mother, and he has been taking care from his mother from head to toe since he was born until he was grown up. And usually mama boys are very attached to their mother, and every single thing that their mother say, they will be willing to do it, and they'll be willing to listen to that. So when there's anything happen in their life, they would want to go through their mother first. Here's the thing though, a lot of people misconception of that is not good, that is something that you shouldn't do, and you should have your own opinions rather than relies on your mother. However, it is still not a wrong thing for when someone do that, because when you love someone and you have someone to support you, you will want to go back to that person to get advice, to have an idea, to have a support that no one's really give them except for that one person. It's just like when you have a supportive best friend, or supportive husband, or supportive wife, you will want to go talk to them and have advice from them about anything in life. So don't miss that conception where mama boy are all bad. Mama's boy, usually they are just very dependent on certain neutral way where they want either their wife or their girlfriend want to do the same thing as their mother. But some guys, they are not like that at all. They just really close with their mom, and they talk a lot about their mom, and they just really love their mom. It's just a very a large amount of love, and I don't see anything wrong with that when you have a parents that actually care about you and you admire them. It's just like daddy's girl. Daddy's girl is almost like a mama's boy, and daddy's girl usually being very protective from their dads. So there's not much different if you date a mama boys or daddy's girl. The only thing that is bad in this situation is that they will want you to be like their parents, which is kind of weird. And also, which is that they will act like they are your children instead of the partner. Here, I'm gonna show you how to acknowledge that, how to see if you're dating a mama boys, and how to improve the situation to make it better when you're dating a mama boys. When you're dating a mama's boy, you will notice that they will talk about their moms a lot. They will call their moms all the time, maybe 4 to 5 times per day, just to talk to them and just to share something news with them. And with this say, don't get jealous with their mother, because their mother was there for them when they was born. You were not. You were pretty much for them. You are the second woman in their life, and their mom is the first woman. So you should respect that, and you should actually go with it and support them for doing that, because as being rejected from what they do, rather than just support them, that will just build a distance between you and them, and they just don't simply see that you don't respect the relationship that they have with their mother. But however, the relationship between a mother and and a child usually have a very strong bond, and they tend to be very, very protective of their son. So if you notice, if you go meet their parents and their mom just seem like cannot like you, and if she seemed kind of distant and she always say bad things about you in front of your boyfriend or your husband, or even behind your back, if you notice that, you need to tell your partner right away, because you have your own self-respect as well. You cannot let anybody to destroy that respect or to get rid of that respect, especially when you're with that person. You need to stand on your ground, and you need to have people to respect you for who you are. If you're a good person and you know that you're taking care of their son, or you know that you love their son, then you should talk to them. Instead of go, talk through your husband or your boyfriend, go to them instead and talk to them face to face and spend more time with them. The reason that they are so scared that, you go to replace them, that's the main point. That's why they get jealous. That's why the mother usually get jealous or get really angry or get very suspicious. They just simply feel like they're going to be replaced from their son's life. So to make that much more better, you just have to go and bond with them and spend more time with them. Usually when people acting up front where they just really hard, cold, but deep down inside they might be really nice. So you should definitely go and make a relationship with their mother and make a good relationship. Trust me, it works really well. I actually dated a mama's boy before, and his mother was a really nice person, and she has always been really nice to me, and we actually have a really good connection. I actually feel like I have a better relationship with her rather than with her son. And whenever I have trouble or whenever I have something that on my mind, I could always go to her and talk to her about anything, and she will willing to help me out with it. Especially before, when my parents didn't support our relationship, she was very supportive of our relationship. She come up really nice, but she was a little bit distant. But however, we built a bond where I would come and interact with her because I knew that my ex-boyfriend, cared about his mother a lot, and I realized he was a mama's boy. He always his mother always took care of him. His mother always talked to him. They even watch movie every night, and they have a lot of bonding time, more than a lot of normal people. So when I realized that, why distant myself, I instead make friends with her. I even talked to her, I even hung out with her, and she even make me a lot of things to eat, and she made amazing food. So I don't see any bad or any negative things to be bonding with your mom's either mother's-in-law or your mom's boyfriend if they are a mama's boy. It's only bring positive things. So if you feel like you feel distant with them and you feel like you cannot connect with them, push yourself to connect with them. And if they're disrespectful in any kind of way, you should stand up for yourself and say that, hey, I love your son, and I know that I care about him, and there's nothing that can threaten him. And I understand that you feel threatened because you care about him a lot too. So how about we try to make and build a bridge together rather than just shatter all of it. If you were able to say this in front of them and in front of your boyfriend or your husband, they will rather be more appreciative than yelling at you. Yelling back at them and fighting back at them will only make things worse. No matter how much they yell, you should be calmly and explain every single thing and talk to them over and over and over again. If they still not listen, then stop wasting your time with people that don't support you. If your husband or your boyfriend don't support you and only stick with his mother and only listen to his mother no matter what you try to do, no matter how much of a relationship you try to make, and they still the same old way that disrespect you no matter what, then just leave them. There's no reason that you should stay with a person that don't respect you as a person, that don't respect you that you're their partner, and it's a completely separate relationship. A relationship between a mother and a relationship between a partner are completely different. You guys have a completely different bond in life. And if he cannot figure it out which one that he should pick or which one that he should make it better, then you should definitely make a decision for him by leaving him. Because don't waste your time with people that don't love you or don't care about you or just don't give a shit about you in general. Go find someone else that actually care about you. Mama's boys are not bad as people say at all, because there are different people in this world and there's different mothers that raise different child. When I was dating the guy back then, he was a mama's boy, and his mother was really nice, and she's this really nurse person, and she cared about her son a lot. She cared about me a lot, but that caring was so much that he's so dependent on her, and he just simply doesn't give a fuck about anyone else but himself. So even if he had a good mother, he was not a very selfless person. He was a very selfish person. So don't judge everyone the same page, because I know some mama's boy, I have advised customer before, and I have my student before say that, hey, I have dated a mama's boy, and he actually stood up for me and left the family and just to be with me, and they actually end up getting married, even though that they have conflict with the family. And what I advise to them is that if he still want to reconnect with them, and if he still want you to reconnect with them, you should forgive them first and make a relationship with them. Without forgiveness, you won't be able to make any relationship to anyone. But if you feel like you cannot forgive them and they won't change, then there's no reason for you to be with them. So that's what I advised my student before. So what she did was that she tried to reconnect with them, and what happened next was that their family was connected with each other step by step every single day. Nothing happened in one day. So if you want to make a connection, if you want to date mama's boy, you should listen out, like see if he actually a good person, because sometimes they actually will stand up for you and they will actually take your side, even though their mother is really, even though he was a mama's boy, because he knows who to first priority. His mother will be always his priority, but you are also as much as important in a different way. Don't ever ask a mama's boy to choose which one you want to choose, because the answer is always about his mother. So you need to acknowledge this. Mama's boy always cared about her mother that have been taking care of him since he was younger. You came into his life later on, 20 years later, so don't try to interrupt that relationship. Rather than just help support that relationship and be in their life with them and be loving all the people that they actually love. And with that said, they will see the same thing, that you care about them. They will more willing to welcome you to the family, rather than you just trying to take her son away and try to push the family away. That is not how family work for a lot of people, especially when it comes to mama's boy. And you will be their first priority, but in a different way. You cannot match those two and say that who's your first priority, your mom or me? Because his mom is always going to be his first priority. It's going to pop in his head because it's the person that pop him out and take care of him, like I say, since he was born, and you just came later on. So if you want to be the important priority, to even first priority, you need to prove that with your genuine act, with your caring act, not your jealousy act. So If you're dating a mama's boy, I hope these advice will help you out to be with a mama's boy that is good for you, that fit best for you. But if they don't treat you well and they always listen to the toxic mother that they have, then they just become a toxic person as well. There's nothing to lose those people, because you will only gain positive thing where you find people that care about you. Thank you so much for listening to this video. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to talk to me about any interesting story about Mama's boy, please comment them down below. Or if you have any problem, please comment down below. I would love to hear and help you out. And if you like my content, I talk about relationship, marriage, and also dating advice. On my channel, I post video 3 days per week, every week. If you like that, please click the subscribe button and click the notify bells to notify you whenever I upload the video. Thank you again. I see you guys next time. Bye!